I just got off a call with a client, and she's like so many of my clients who are trying to be consistent in what they're doing. They're working on all these aspects of marketing in their business, on social media, on their websites, on email marketing, like all of the things that we're supposed to be doing, and finding it difficult to be consistent, finding it difficult to be motivated, to really show up and even know what to say. And so often, and no, I feel like nobody really talks about this, right? When you're in business, you are going to be alone a lot of the time. Like, you are alone with your message. You're alone with, why am I doing this? Why is this important to me? And you're showing up on these outlets, right? You're writing to an email list, you wrote this website, and it just feels like you did everything in a vacuum. There's no human interaction. It's like you're out floating in outer space and you're by your damn self. And it's like, are there any other life forms? Can you please make yourself known? Because it just feels like you're by your damn self. And if you've ever gone live on Instagram and been by yourself, or you've written an email and asking for people to give you replies and you're by yourself, you don't hear back from anyone, it can be really discouraging. And it can be upsetting, because these are tools for communication, yet it's a one-way communication, because people aren't communicating back necessarily. And it's a struggle. But if you just continue to show up, it will eventually work. It will. Eventually things will start to happen. But I think that a lot of us give up a little bit too soon, because of course we're not getting the feedback that we feel like we're supposed to, right? But I do think that there's a way that you can combat this, and that's through a sense of conviction. And that, to me, is the most important of my 4C's framework. It's connection, curiosity, conviction, and conversion. And yeah, you could argue conversion's pretty important. And I would say, yeah, it's a close second, because that's where you're actually communicating to people. People are buying. That's the language that you're going to use to help you sell and all of that. But I think the most important ingredient, hands down, is conviction. You have to have conviction in what you're doing. You have to, for yourself, know, why am I showing up and why am I doing this? And why should people care about this? And why do I need to talk about this? And in marketing, there's so many different things that you can do. There's so many different avenues. Have 15,000 funnels. No, just have one funnel. Have a signature program. No, have 50 little things that you're selling. Like, there's so many ways that you can slice and dice an online business, a coaching business, a consulting business. But the truth of the matter is, it doesn't matter. The truth of the matter is, it doesn't matter what you choose to do. Just have conviction. Like, whatever method you decide you're going to go after, the only thing that matters in marketing is, am I passionate about what I'm selling, and am I talking about it often? That's it. That's really it. And we like to complicate things as human beings, because we like to. And I mean, I've seen some complicated marketing videos out there where they're talking about all these different things that you can do, all these ways of slicing the data, and you can take this content, you're going to do this with it, you're going to do this and whatever. And it's like, I'm going to need an army of people to do that, but thanks. At the end of the day, it's very simple. Care about what you're doing and talk about it often. Care about what you're doing and talk about it often. That is the mantra. Care about what you're doing and talk about it often. And not just care about it in the sense of like, post, I got to email my list, like whatever, like truly have that sense of conviction. Remember why you're doing this. Talk about it. And it can be hard to summon that kind of energy on a daily basis. But the more that you can do it, and the more that you can exercise this muscle, the more momentum you get, and the easier it becomes to just sort of react to the world around you, so that you can have that sense of conviction and create the content. Like, I just got off a call with a client, and this was her issue. And I was like, this is a lot of people's issues, and I feel like talking about it. So here I am. This has been a tangent-full video, but I'm going to start doing that. Tangent alert. When I was in high school, I had a friend. We would always go on these like long conversations that went from tangent to tangent to tangent. And then I read in a magazine that tangents were a sign of intelligence. So we used to always be like, tangents, we're so smart. That was a tangent. Anyway, hope this was helpful. I'll see you in the next one.